when we are born with some sort of karma, our chart. Now that's how integrated Bharatiya Drishti into the whole system is. Now based on that, our way of dealing with the world is defined. For example, some children deal with the world through their intellect more, some with their feeling and some with their hands. Today's education fails the students who are dealing with the world in their feeling and with their hand, and only address partially the needs of the children who are intellectually dealing with the world. When we bring subjects like this, computing and programming, and they are almost like forced onto all this set of children, imagine the plight the students who are dealing with the world more feeling centered and more hand centered would have. And only again it is catering to the need of some children who are intellectually dealing with the world. And even these children, their intellectual abilities are not still developed to a large extent. Any education, what the education should do is, the student who is dealing with the world in the feeling should try to bring a balance also for that student in the intellectual and in the hand. For the student who is dealing with the world with the hand, the education should try to bring some balance on the intellectual thinking and also on the feeling thinking. And for the student who is dealing with the world with the intellect, a balance should be brought with the hand and of the feeling. That education is a holistic education. You are getting my point. But what we are doing is, if the student is intellectually dealing, we are feeding only that and cutting all other things away. So that is the reason why children are finding it so difficult to deal with today's world and the needs and the difficulties of relationships. Relationships is a matter of feeling. You can have meaningful and deeper relationships only if your feeling realm is developed. And it is cut off completely. So what we do in Vidyakshetra is, we work on all the three-dimensional development, which is Iccha, Kriya and Gyana. The second part is, for all the students, we should have them thinking logically. Logical ability, quantitative ability, synthesis, analytical abilities are the abilities which are behind any sort of computing or programming or algorithm or data structure approach. Our responsibility as educators, as parents, should be that our child develops analytical ability. Our child develops quantitative ability, logical ability, synthesis ability. That once it is developed, the student will be able to learn data structures, algorithms and programming languages like this. And that is how we should approach this learning. So till the age of 16, we invest a lot through maths, through science, through Sanskrit, Vyakarana, through many aspects which we bring in our education method to develop these abilities in children, which are more holistic and addresses the needs of all the children. And then at the age of 16, if the student has the engineering bent or aptitude, or has the technical bent or aptitude, we encourage them to move in these understanding of programming languages, algorithms, data structures, and these subjects.